Hey, here to touch on the benefits of crying and the fact that there may be more tears in your life than you're pleased about, especially if you've had a great deal of trauma in your life, childhood trauma that's extended into adult trauma, or certainly just traumas that have come up for you. But I'm thinking more of that complex trauma when I'm speaking of this. I know that I have clients that are concerned and it can feel really distressful to cry. I've had that experience myself. Crying is very helpful though. So please don't feel like because you're noticing more tears and crying that there's something wrong, or that that hard work that you've been doing on your healing of trauma is not effective. All right. There may actually be an increase in crying and tears for some time while you're getting into some of those deeper levels of trauma work. Certainly, if you get to a point where it's feeling too intense, you need to reach out for support from a professional. But if you're just experiencing more of that, I'm here to just normalize. Hopefully, this video can help you realize that it's okay, and that would be a part of it. Some people, like myself, if you're a therapist or a light worker, you may need to actually schedule some time for crying, because certainly there's a lot of sadness that we face, stories that we hear that can really be upsetting and may even trigger some of our old wounds and traumas. So I had a client that actually shared with me in the past that they had a pastor who would schedule times for crying, and at the time it seemed odd to me. Years later now I realize and understand that why that person did that, and that it can be beneficial. While I don't schedule time for crying, I do my best to let the tears come if it's an appropriate time. So let me share a little bit about tears, the emotional and mental benefits. They're self-soothing and stress relieving. It actually activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which can help us calm down. It's going to help us regulate our emotions and shift out of a fight or flight response. Okay, and so then this process lowers overall stress levels. It will enhance our mood. Along with pain relief, the release of endorphins and oxytocin can help improve mood and promote a sense of well-being after we've cried. It can aid in processing grief, like we were talking about. Crying is a natural and important part of the grieving process, helping individuals to process and move toward acceptance. Suppressing those feelings and emotions can actually delay healing and even potentially lead to depression or anxiety. I'm going to go back to, if it seems really intense for you, if it's too much, then you need to reach out to a professional for some support, or someone that you can count on that can be helpful to you. Another thing that tears do is it restores our emotional balance. So crying even responds into an overwhelming happy experience can help the body recover from these intense emotions and restore that emotional equilibrium. Crying actually helps improve sleep as well. The calming and mood enhancing effects of crying can help us relax and be able then to fall asleep. And in the long run, it will benefit our sleep by letting some of that emotion out. Thinking about when we hold in emotion, it's energy, right? Tears are energy, emotion is energy. And the more we hold that inside, like a ball that you try and hold under the water in a pool, it will eventually pop up. Oftentimes what pops up is symptoms of anxiety, depression, things like that, which are not going to really benefit us. So trying to find some time to cry, finding some skills and methods that help you soothe while you're crying and releasing those emotions are going to be beneficial for you. And I will share some more of those tips and some skills that can be helpful for processing some of this deep grief and emotion in a later video. But feeling yourself in your body, using some grounding activities can be helpful. So acknowledging what you're feeling. We can't name it. We can't tame it till we name it. Acknowledging what you're feeling while you're coming back into your body, using some grounding activities can be really helpful to get you through some of those difficult and intense times. Take care of yourself. You've got this. I think it's important that we understand how essential crying and tears can be for all of us, whether we've had trauma or not. It is a part of us as humans being able to express our emotions and also a way that we balance them. Take care of yourself. Reminding yourself when you're having a cry that's feeling really distressful, saying to yourself your name, Nikki, you've got this. Nikki, it's going to be okay. That can be a way of helping us get through it. Not staying too long in it. Just taking maybe a minute or two to feel it. And if it feels too intense, then you're going to distract and you're going to move on in your day, coming back to those feelings when you're ready. They'll be waiting for you. You've got this in love and light. Take care of yourself.